welcome to Sand Mountain Community Watch. We are, hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing pretty good so
Are
far.
you as excited about our guest as I am?
Well, I am, but I'm not sure if they are anymore.
I know.
You've done drilled them pretty good, I don't know.
I did. I'm excited. They may not be, but we have with us today Mr. Kip Williamson. He is the Adult Education Program Director at Northeast Alabama Community College. And I really don't know what all that means, but we're going to find out. And he brought along with him, I don't know, I think he brought his sidekick or his, he'll be wishing he hadn't come probably, but we have with us also Mr. Chad Gorham. He is the Evening Division Director, if I understand that right. So they'll be coming on in a few minutes, but as always, we want to making some announcements and letting you guys know what's going on. What we know, we don't know. Why do I not know any more than I do anymore? I used to know everything that went on.
It's just because you're so busy now that you just don't have time to.
Well, you know, Miss Bain, at the community meeting that we had, she said, "You never call me anymore." I'm like, I never did. I always had somebody do it. And so I fired everybody.
Oh, well,
and
there
now
you
it's
go.
left up to me, and that's why it's not getting done, because I'm not very good at doing what I need to do. So you need to step up and make some phone calls
Why?
so that we'll have news on the show.
If I call anybody, it's going to be Pizza Hut or someplace like that.
Well, okay, that would work too. So do you have any announcements before I do mine?
I'm done.
You don't have any today?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I'll make mine then.
Okay.
When is this happening? March. This is Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
This upcoming Thursday.
Yeah.
Rainbow Stew Supper going on and the money, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the money that they raised from this is going to build a stage at the community center there at Rosalie. And don't hold me to that. I could have dreamed that, you know. But anyway, I'm pretty
Sounds
sure
good right
it
now,
does. It'll go for a good cause,
Oh, I'm
whatever
sure
it's
it will,
for.
yeah.
They're good people in Rosalie.
Mm-hmm.
It's all you care to eat, Rainbow Stew Supper.
Did you get us tickets yet?
I haven't got tickets. Did you get us tickets?
No.
Well, there you go. See? No, we're going to be left out without getting. You can still go. You can show up. You don't have to have an advance ticket, but advance ticket holders qualify to win a variety of door prizes.
That sounds good.
Well, you better go get some tickets tomorrow. You
Everybody
can
will
do
get my
that.
schedule.
You can do that at Morse Fabric. Is one place. And you know what? That don't even tell me. I had another piece of paper that told me. Here it is. You can also call. For more information, you can call Ms. Wanda Wilson at 256-632-2891 or Ms. Janet Farmer at 256-451-3972. Tickets are $8 per person. Walk-ins are welcome. And listen to what they're going to have. Now, this is Thursday, people. Y'all mark your calendars and make sure you go. You can get potato soup, taco soup, chicken, chili, chicken and dumplings, and the supper includes the soup, cornbread, dessert, and drink.
So I can go and get one bowl of soup and go back and get the next.
I guess you can get
just work my way down the list.
all you care to eat. All you care to eat. So,
And then some.
And then all you care to eat and then some. So that is this Thursday night, March the 9th, from 6 to 8, that would be Central Time, at the Rosalie Community Center, Rainbow Stew Supper, and you can go to Morse Fabric or you can call Miss Wanda Wilson. She'll tell you where else you can get tickets. So be sure you check into that. Also, wanted to make the announcements about our blood drives. Miss Felicia Christopher has sent me the blood drives that's coming up March the 10th, which we were just discussing would be my mama's birthday.
Yeah.
And she would be 94.
94.
If she had lived. So March the 10th, Walmart Scottsboro, you can get blood. You can give blood. I don't want to know that you'd want to go get blood at Walmart. They may be selling
Well, they
blood
have
now.
everything else, so, you know.
I told you they're the mark of the beast. Anyway, Walmart at Scottsboro from 12 to 5. On the 13th at the Cherokee Medical Center from 12 to 5. Also they're busy on the 13th. They also have Dade County Rehab and Health, which is up across from Sweet Pickens. Isn't it? That is where that is. Isn't it? Isn't that the name of it?
So,
yeah. We call it the nursing home, but I think it's officially Dade County Rehab.
We're not too official, so.
No, we're not. So it's from 10:30 to 12:15 Eastern Time. And then also on the 13th, you can go to Ider Town Hall from 1 to 4. So that would be Central Time at Ider. March the 14th at Prince Minerals. I have no idea what Prince Minerals is or where it's even at, but it's from 1 to 5.
Well, someone out there knows.
So, yeah, I bet they do.
Yeah.
So you have lots of opportunity to give blood, and that's always a good thing. We haven't done that.
Haven't done it in a
The
while.
like we were going to at North Sand, and during the competition that they have with Pisgah, and we were sick. So they didn't want our blood. Well, I assume they didn't want our blood. We didn't ask.
They probably wouldn't have, no.
No, So, and for all you people that have kids at Bryant, they got a lot going on at Bryant. They're having, and actually, I guess it's this time of year. It's the time of year for golf tournaments.
Right.
And me and Bridget was talking about that earlier, that we should play golf.
You and Bridget?
Me and Bridget, we should get a team and play for Bryant on their golf tournament.
Okay. I will get you a set of golf clubs if you
Would
want to
you?
play. Mm-hmm.
Well, we figure it won't last long enough to let us get through the course. Did they call it a course? Yeah, a golf course.
course,
Okay.
yeah.
So we figure it would take like a long time for me and her to get, unless we had the carts. If we had the carts.
Yeah, I don't think you would want to walk.
Lord,
What are
no.
they playing?
You know, I don't know. Brett, look at here. Now, look at that.
Don't know where they're playing.
It's April 22nd, and that's supposed to have my information on it, and look what it says. Second Annual Bryant Junior High School PTO Golf Tournament. April 22nd, Saturday at 8 a.m. I've been invited. That's all it says. So I don't really know where I have no idea where it's going to
Good.
be.
You and Bridget should go.
Wherever it's at. Between now
We'll find
and
the
April
place for it,
22nd,
yeah.
we'll find out where it's at. Also, Bryant Junior High is having their 7th and 8th grade prom. I wonder who Jonah's going to take to the prom.
I don't know.
We'll have to find out.
Yeah.
That's April 28th, and it's at 6 o'clock. And then on March 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day.
Oh.
Yes. When is March 17th? Today's the
Right after
7th,
the
so it's 10 days
16th.
from today, whenever that is. Right after the 16th. They're having a nacho break there at school. That's probably a little way of saying it's a St. Patrick's Day party, but probably it's not on the calendar to be a party. I think they're only allowed so many parties a year, but we'll find that out too. So, also, when is this? Market on the Square, April the 8th. That is downtown Scottsboro. That's for you vendors out there that want to participate. Be sure and check into that. You can call Miss Kathy Mitchell at 256-599-4717. There is another golf tournament going on. It's coming up on May the 12th. And it is for the Jackson County Bama Club. So, they take that money and give out scholarships.
Well, do that?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. They usually fund 6 to 7 scholarships each year through This is one of their fundraisers, probably their biggest fundraiser. The cost for the tournament is $70, which includes green fees, cart, and dinner. And the sponsorships are $100. For more information, you can call Rick Roden at 256-628-1212, Ron Crawford at 256-574-9260. All you golfers out there, you got lots of chances to play golf too. So
Well, if you and Bridget do good at the Bryant tournament, y'all can do that one.
yeah, if we do good,
Mhm,
we'll sign up for that. Don't forget about the backpack programs going on. I know there's one at Bryant and there's one at Bridgeport, and I think there's several. I don't know how many is in the county, but there's several backpack programs. If your school does that, be sure and help them out every chance you get. Give them a few dollars here and there. That'll go a long way to help feed those kids that maybe don't get the same amount of food as some others on the
Right.
weekend. So I think that was about, fishing. There's a the McDonald's Big Bass Splash is happening.
Well, that's got to be a good thing.
Because it's McDonald's or because it's Big Bass?
Well, Big Bass,
Big Bass,
more than
yeah.
McDonald's. Yeah.
This is going to be happening from March the 31st through April 2nd. It's $215,000 guaranteed in cash and prizes, with the first place overall winning a 2017 Triton 19 TRX powered by Mercury Marine, equipped with Minn Kota, Lawrence Electronics, Anyway, it's a big fancy
lot
boat.
of stuff, anyway, yeah.
Apparently it's a big fancy boat. 3 days of fishing, family and fun. This is happening, like I said, between March 31st and April 2nd. And I guess if you would like more information, you can call the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce, and they can help you, or you can also call 888-698-2591. So that's for all you. We've got, the schools actually have bass tournaments now, I think, bass fishing teams.
Oh, yeah.
Lord, I wish we'd had that when we was in school.
It would have been nice.
I know. I would have loved to have done that.
Well, we didn't have a big selection of anything when we were in school. But
We didn't have any foreign languages, did we? We didn't. No, we didn't have a lot. But that's been like a while.
yeah.
It's been a day or two ago. So anyway, I think that's all I got. Is that all you got?
Well, you don't have me. You didn't leave me enough time to make the rest of my announcements. So
He's lying.
I'm good.
So anyway, we're going to take our commercial break, and when we come back, we are going to have with us, I don't know if they're going to tag team or if they're going to both be up here, but we're going to have with us Mr. Chad Gorham and Mr. Kip Williamson, and we're going to find out all about Northeast and what they've got to offer for old people.
Old people.
Old people, adults.
Well, I need to listen this time.
Old people.
I'm going to listen to this show.
So y'all stick around. We'll be right back.
Dobbins Supermarket, serving the community for over 70 years. Highway 71 in Higdon.
This week at Dobbins Supermarket, find beef stew $3.49 a pound, chicken thighs, boneless and fresh $1.99 a pound, bar ass hot dogs 16-ounce pack just 99 cents, Vernon spiral hams $1.59 a pound,
Mayfield Notables.
2 6-packs for only $5. Come see us for these and other exciting specials this week at Dobbins Supermarket.
Spring is just around the corner, and your lawn care and decisions about lawn care are soon to be on the horizon. Let me tell you about a good, dependable lawn care service that's ready to provide you honest, dependable lawn care and at a reasonable price. Holman's Lawn Care is ready to maintain your yard this spring. Call Denny Holman at 423-280-6495. Denny will be happy to provide you references and a free estimate. From residential to commercial, each lawn will be done with their personal commitment. Don't put your lawn care decision off any longer. Call Holman's Lawn Care, 423-280-6495.
A small bank with big service. Citizens Bank and Trust, offering a wide range of services including online banking. Pay your bills, manage your account anytime, 24 hours a day. Your account balance is only a phone call away as well at 657-1234. Or visit our convenient locations. Lookout Mountain, Georgia, Higdon, Alabama, and our main branch on Highway 11 in Trenton. Citizens Bank and Trust, 657-5678. A community bank that believes in the community. Citizens Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you or a loved one is facing a life-limiting illness, hospice care may be the answer. At Tapestry Hospice, the patient is the focus of our care. We are here to serve you and facilitate your wishes. Tapestry caregivers are concerned with managing your pain, keeping you in touch with your physician, and helping you make plans for the future. Hospice is life-affirming, and Tapestry Hospice can help you deal with all aspects of life, mind, body, and soul. Call Tapestry Hospice for more information. 706-383-8812. That's 706-383-8812. Tapestry Hospice. Redefining hope.
Looking for a great way to change your look? You'll find the friendly professionals at A Classy Cut Salon ready to care for you. A Classy Cut Salon is in the Grove Shopping Center next to the Dollar General. We serve men and women of all ages at A Classy Cut Salon. Call 657-5607. That's 657-5607 for an appointment, or just walk right in for your next classy cut from A Classy Cut Salon in the Grove Shopping Center, Highway 11 North in Trenton.
Hi, welcome back to Sand Mountain Community Watch. We're here with Mr. Chad Gorham on the far end and Mr. Kip Williamson, and they're as much fun as I thought. They're actually more fun than I thought they'd be. We appreciate you guys coming on, and we'll be serious for a few minutes and actually talk about what's going on at Northeast Adult Education Program.
Yes.
Now, what does that entail? What does that mean?
Well, it's we've really gone through a lot of changes in the last couple of years, but just to go over the basics of how it got started, the adult ed program first started after World War II. And the reason it got started was because of our veterans coming back from the war, and so many of them had left high school to fight. And so when they came back, they needed their high school diplomas, and so that was originally how it started. So that's our base. We work with adult basic education, which is the getting their GED, getting their high school equivalent is the main thing. We also do literacy, helping individuals learn to read. And then we do ESL, which is English as a second language, are the three main things that we do. And then we have several things that go along with that. We have a college readiness program that we do. If someone, maybe they haven't been to college in a while and they're interested in going back, they can come to us and we can provide some free tutoring services for them just to get them ready to go into the college campus and take those classes that's offered there.
Now, is there still a lot of people that can't read?
There are. It's interesting. I haven't been in this job for very long. I work for the Jackson County Board of Education, but I've been in it for about 1.5 years. And I had one of my teachers come and tell me that they had a grandfather that had made it his whole life without learning to read, but grandkids came along and he saw the others reading books to him, and he wanted to be able to do that.
Wow.
So even though he'd worked his whole life and had made it without the ability to read, because he wanted to do that, so he came back to our classes in order to be able to read to his grandkids. So there's a lot of different stories like that. We've had other individuals that have a job and maybe they're up for a promotion, but they have to be able to be better readers in order to fill the requirements of that job, and so they'll come back to us.
That has to be so rewarding.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
it's a wonderful
give that man that opportunity, or anybody for that matter, that opportunity to read. We take it for granted.
And it's just been a great job, great change. I mean, I loved my former job, but.
What did you do for the Board of Education?
I was, when I left, I was the special ed coordinator, but I'd worked in the special ed department for about 20 years with Jackson County.
Okay.
So, and it was rewarding too, and still helping individuals to be the best they can be, and so, that was very rewarding to be able to do that. But in this, you're just able to continue that on, and some of the issues that you have with the K-12 system, I don't really have. Mine's voluntary. It's everything we do is free of charge, but it's voluntary. So the ones that come, they want to be there.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of the discipline issues, those kind of things that you may have in K-12, I don't have any of that in mine. So
because they want to be there, and they're
right.
excited to learn.
It is.
So it don't cost?
It does not cost. Nothing we do costs. Everything's free of charge.
Really? I did not know that.
Yep. That's what our tax dollars and what the funds the feds give us. It's a matching fund, and so they give us money to be able to do this. Like I said,
so it's federal and state funded.
Is.
Okay. Okay. That's awesome.
It is.
So anybody can come. Now, do you have to live in the state of Alabama?
You do not.
Okay.
You can come from across to be able to take it. Of course, each state has their own. So like Tennessee has an adult ed program and Georgia has an adult ed program. But you can come and take those services and attend Northeast College if you wanted to do that. So it's been an excellent program.
Yeah, great. That's awesome.
It's interesting when most people in their jobs, they're looking at when I can get my time in to be able to retire, and since I've been here, retirement. Why retire?
Yeah.
Yes, because you just love what you do.
Yeah, that's great.
And Northeast is a great place to work for. Northeast Community College. Dr. Campbell does an excellent job, and he's very supportive of my program. If I ever need anything or I have any issues, then he's there and has an open door, and I'm able to come in and discuss anything with him. And he gives, for example, every year he'll give 7 scholarships to those that have come through my program and get their GED. Then there's 7 scholarships waiting for some lucky ones that come through that can start at Northeast.
Oh, do they usually follow through with that most of them?
Oh yeah. Well, we'll go through. There's some that just want their high school diploma in order to get a certain job or to get a promotion, but they're what we want is for them to continue on.
Right.
And to in today's job market, they want skilled, specialized employees, and so with the services that they provide at Northeast, then we're able to do that. So, and even those that don't get the scholarships, there's so many different ways to get financial aid that it's really it's not difficult to attend, especially at a community college like Northeast, where the rates are already so much more reasonable than they are at some four-year universities.
One of the things that I want to touch on, because before I moved to being over online and evening courses, I was the adult ed director. So, coming from K-12, what I noticed that, all of the students who are in adult ed, they left for one reason. I think I'm going to be on. Let's see.
Is he on?
A little better?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. One of the things, that's common is that everybody who's in those classes left school for some reason or another.
Oh,
So what Kip and his staff try to do is to provide a different environment. Okay?
That's a good point.
Whatever it was they left for, we want to do something different.
Yeah.
Many times, people weren't at a maturity level where school was important at the time. So now they are. And we want to take them through adult ed so that they feel comfortable enough to take a look at college, whether it's to get an associate's degree or to get a four-year degree or to hone their skills so that they're more employable. So, and also to brag on Kip and the adult ed program, as rural as we are, the adult ed program at Northeast is one of the most successful in the state.
Oh, really?
And it's one of the largest. At one time, just after the hosiery industry bottom up in DeKalb County, Northeast was the largest program in the state.
Are y'all seeing a lot coming from Beaulieu is that something that's going to be happening too?
I went with the emergency response team that the state does. They had an emergency response team to help the employees there to learn about what their benefits were, things that they could take credit for, and they invited Northeast, because we're such a big part of the community, for us to be able to go through and talk to them about financial aid, and they even invited me through adult ed to be able to talk with them for those that, like you said, where it may be time to change a career. Maybe they already have their high school diploma, but it's been 10 years, and so if you don't use those skills, then you can lose them. So they can come to us and us be able to provide those services. And one of the things Northeast does is trying to meet those needs in the community. So just as what Chad had mentioned we did with the hosiery mills, we try to do that with any industry that's going to be leaving to help fill that gap and to help those employees find new employment, find better education, better opportunities, those kind of things.
How many adult ed students do you have? Like, is it a semester? How do you do that? Is it a semester?
That's a good question. It's ongoing. And what we have is what's called an open enrollment, which means whenever someone wants to come, they can come to the class when it's being offered. We can sign them up that day and then begin providing those services as well. And one of the things Chad had mentioned, and just to kind of stress what he mentioned, it's different. Even though it's teaching and it's education, it is different from a K-12 where you've got a classroom of 30 and a teacher up front at the board. Everything is more individualized. One of the first things that we do in the orientation is we find out the student's learning style. What's the best way that they learn? And then we try to gear that learning style towards them and what their needs are. So it's more one-on-one, more small group than it may be in a K-12 setting, which tends to maybe help out with some of their learning abilities.
How long does it take to do the prep? Like, I've not been in school in a long time, and I have actually thought about going back and just doing, not anything different per se, but I've done the same job my whole life. I grew up doing it, and that's all I know. But I'd like to do something different,
And so one of the things that we would do, if someone came to us and maybe they didn't know exactly what it was they wanted to do, we'll help them with the career exploration. Let them know what jobs are available in their current area. If they don't want to move and they like being on Sand Mountain or Fort Payne or wherever it is, then what are the jobs most in demand? and then we'll do interest inventories to see kind of, it may turn out through that they have something that, that pushes them towards it, but maybe they don't really know what it is. And so we can try to help them to determine that. And then we'll look at, okay, so if say if they want welding or whatever it is, what are the requirements for that? And then we can do some tests to see where they are academically, where do we need to get them to. So a lot of that's individualized. Everything's free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd like to do that just to see what I'm supposed to be doing with my life.
You can come. You can have, like I said, whether you have the high school diploma or not, we're known for the GED and helping people get their high school equivalents, but we do a lot more than that.
Okay.
And we're involved a lot more in the college than maybe we were 5 or 10 years ago. We have, for example, through our program, we do some tutoring within like our welding program, ENT, and some other things. Now, Northeast does a great job. They have a lot of tutoring programs available for anybody that's there, but we just felt like in adult ed that we needed to be a part of that as well, and so we've tried to enhance some things that Northeast was already doing.
Mm-hmm. Northeast is on the move. I mean, it's going places.
It's amazing. When I first came in, I was used to it when I was in college, which many years ago, and I won't say how many, but many years ago. This gray hair.
Miss Carol takes care of that.
I may need to start doing that. They got that for me, and maybe I need to start doing that too. But and they used to always tell you, I remember my high school teachers telling you, when you get to college, you're on your own. You're gonna have to do this and that. And pretty much that was the case.
Right.
They didn't care if you went to class.
I know, right? That's why I dropped out of college.
Yeah, it's not that way now.
Yeah.
The advisors have been trained, and it's all about retention. We want everyone to be successful. So that, this is my job, is just to teach and then go home during the day. That's not the case. At Northeast, they have regular meetings. They train all of their advisors, and it's much more hands-on. If they notice that you start slacking, you're going to get an email, you're going to get a text, you're going to get a phone call, and then they're going to provide you with, these are the things we've got to help you get back on track. It's really amazing. It's nothing like what I had pictured.
Because we got to sit out in the cafeteria and play cards.
Play cards, exactly. Rook and spades and all those kind of
I
things.
think you're about the same age.
Exactly
We
right.
might be close to the same age.
So we may have been at the same spade table. Who
I
knows?
know, right?
But it's
gonna break into a rook game.
they do. I used to be a king at the rook. But,
And that was, but looking back, it was fun.
Yes.
But it wasn't what I needed. I
yes.
needed somebody, because at high school I was, I think I was kind of top dog at high school. I mean,
Yes.
and everybody, I had I had a lot of friends and a lot of, but the teachers were concerned, and then I go to college and I'm like, nobody cares if I'm in class, nobody cares. So I'm not going to go to class, nobody cares if I go or not.
Right.
So, I said, shoot, I'll just get married and screwed up everything, So that's what I did. That's a long time ago, but anyway.
Well, and my daughter, this is her first year at Northeast, and so it's been a good experience, not just from an employee of Northeast, but from a parent of a child going to Northeast, and this being her first semester and seeing how they've taken her through. It's been wonderful.
Well, and Jimmy's daughter, she graduates from Plainview in May, and so we're hoping, did she get the scholarship, or do we know yet?
The Moore family name has built a legacy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we're excited about that.
And man, boy, if you've ever seen a play at
I
Northeast,
love their plays.
I do too.
They're the best.
Yes.
I love their plays. I'm on the mailing list, to get when the plays are coming out. So they do a really good job.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. It's interesting.
Okay, we're going to take a commercial break, and then when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about what's going on at Northeast, and maybe a little bit about schools and all kind of stuff. We might just talk about fishing. Y'all stick around. We'll be right back.
I'd like that.
I know, me too.
I'd like to win that boat.
Y'all stick around. We'll be right back.
Come enjoy pizza for lunch or dinner in a family atmosphere at Stevie B's Pizza, 2200 Galt Avenue North in Fort Payne. Enjoy the super buffet and salad bar anytime, or have any of our specialty pizzas made to order and delivered right to your table. At Stevie B's in Fort Payne, we make our own dough, assuring you the best possible pizza. Book your parties at Stevie B's in Fort Payne, plus ask about catering and fundraisers too. Call Stevie B's at 256-979-1234 and find out more. Great pizza in a family atmosphere. Stevie B's, 2200 Galt Avenue North in Fort Payne. The Moore family name has built a legacy of trust, compassion, and peace of mind by standing with families during time of loss. Now in our 70th year, the Moore family commitment grows even stronger, from affordable, traditional services to cremation. Our experienced staff stands ready to follow through on you and your family's wishes. Since 1945, the Moore family of funeral homes, North Sand Mountain and Trenton, always dedicated to those we serve. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank Marion Countyans will ever need. At 402 North Cedar Avenue in South Pittsburgh, 4765 Main Street in Jasper, and at 14087 Highway 28 in Whitwell, providing the highest standard of customer services with a personal touch. Our associates can help you with personal loans, personal lines of credit, a variety of mortgage loans, and more. And we offer real-time internet banking too. See us in South Pittsburgh, Jasper, and Whitwell today. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank Marion Countyans will ever need. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm your tailgate grill. Your buddy was in such a rush to get into the game, he didn't quite put me out. I see you bought the industrial-sized bottle of lighter fluid. Smart. And if you got cut rate insurance, you could be paying for this yourself. So get an Allstate agent and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
There's an Allstate agent right here in your community.
Have lunch or dinner at Guthrie's, home of the original golden fried chicken finger and the best chicken finger sauce in the world. Guthrie's can help you plan your family's meals or get-togethers with bucket specials every Tuesday, those delicious wings on Wednesday, and platters every day of the week. Plus, get sweet tea by the gallon. Remember, Guthrie's has a party room for small gatherings, too. Guthrie's, Highway 136 West in Trenton, home of those golden fried chicken fingers and the best chicken finger sauce in the world.
Guthrie's, not fast food, good food fast.
Hi, welcome back to Sand Mountain Community Watch. We were just talking about location of the adult education classes.
Yes.
I just assumed they were all at Rainsville.
And we do have them at Northeast. We have the reading classes and ESL and GED classes, but we have other classes. And I don't want to take up all the time because I brought him with me, so I want to allow him to be able to talk some. So I'll try to be quick, and then maybe you'll have us on again some other time, and I can go into a little more detail. But we have classes throughout the county, and the purpose of that is such large counties and such a rural area, nobody, can drive 60 miles or 40 miles, one way to be able to attend classes. So like, for example, we have classes at Bryant and at Ider, in Fort Payne.
Okay.
We have them at Crossville. We have them in Scottsboro. We have them at Stevenson. We may be opening up a new ESL class at Bridgeport. That's in the works for us to start doing that. And then we have them in Scottsboro, and we have them at Woodville and DAR.
Oh, wow. So they're all over the place.
Did I miss Collinsville? So we try to spread them out, and several places in Fort Payne at the Career Center we have classes, and we have some ESL classes, we have some GED. But if you're interested and you want to know where to go, the main thing is you can get on Northeast website, and at the bottom it says Adult Ed, and you can click on there, and you've got our contact information, and then it also lists kind of what our classes are. We have a Facebook website, and it lists our classes on that. So for people that,
it's hard for me to believe some people don't have computers, but there are people that still don't have computers. What's the phone number?
You can call 256-228. 0021.
0021. Okay.
Yes, and that will get it.
One thing, and you touched on it a little bit earlier, just because you live in Dade County and our classes are in Jackson County, Alabama, or DeKalb, doesn't mean you can't come. So, we have students who register from out of state. Marion County, will come on into Stevenson, You know, so
And Bryant.
yeah, so absolutely. So you know, don't let a state line,
Right.
you know, stop you from coming to class, because we're going to serve. We're here to serve people. You know, and we reach across the state line.
Yeah.
So we want to do that just to make sure the needs are met. So
Right.
Yeah.
And that, now you do, when you were talking about doing the online, go ahead.
Yes. No, go ahead.
Well, because I don't want to drive all the way to Rainsville to take classes.
Right.
I actually started to enroll and do all that, but I don't know what I want to do when I grow up.
Right.
So I need somebody to tell me what I need to be doing with my life.
Well, we won't.
I just want to be a grandma.
But we can point. Yeah, we can maybe point you in that direction.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, they won't tell me what I need to be doing. But if I don't want to have to drive to Rainsville every night, or 2 nights a week or 3 nights a week. So that's where you come in, right, with the online.
true. And even, you know, there are also some online opportunities in adult ed.
There are.
Oh.
There
Yeah,
are.
so let's say we have a student who it's been a while. Maybe they have their high school diploma and they've been out of school for a while and they want to brush up. They could still see Kip and the adult ed folks, and they could work on some things via the internet.
We have some online programs.
Okay.
And we give them a
I need to
password
do
and
that.
username, and then they can brush up on some of those things, and they can, you know, then. So maybe they're not able to come for every class because of job or distance or whatever it is. They can come maybe once a month, and then, you know, we're able to see what they're doing, you know, online, and then be able to help them when they come in for the class.
Do y'all have a lot of online students?
We do.
Yeah.
And as far as in adult ed, a lot of times they'll use blended experiences where students will come to class and then they'll also do some online stuff so that they still have contact with that teacher, and
Right.
you know, so they're not tossed into the online ocean and just made to swim. Now, once they enter on into post-secondary, that online portion of our curriculum has really taken off. And when I say that's taken off, you know, about 25% of all the hours that are taken at Northeast are online.
Oh.
So, you know, especially traditional age students, those high school graduates, you know, the up to age 40, a lot of those people are on a computer every day of some kind, and it's just second nature.
Right.
You know, one of the things about online that people need to realize is that there's a little bit more freedom with online, okay? And with freedom sometimes comes procrastination.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and so you know, if you're a procrastinator,
I wouldn't do well with online class.
probably like Kip and I.
Yeah.
You know,
And
online
me.
may not be the best thing. It
Yeah.
may be better to go and sit down in a seat in front of a teacher and you know have a traditional setting. But but you know, online has really exploded across the country, and,
Right.
and we're able to take students who may have been native to our area and have gotten married or gone into the military and halfway across the country. You know, and they're able to take classes at Northeast, just like the students from Rainsville and Fort Payne and Trenton, you know.
Right.
So online's a really big thing right now.
Yeah. And I did not know this till today, matter of fact, that there's a homework in Alabama that you can dial a number, and my Bridget that works with me, her son got on it last night for the first time. Do kids know about this? Is it made public knowledge? You think? I mean, we're talking back to elementary school. I know but
you know, I think some of the resource centers across our area, you know, whether it be the in Jackson County. Of course, we're both familiar with Jackson County because you know we taught in Jackson County, Alabama. So you know, we have a parent resource center there, and they give information out like that as well.
Okay.
But you know, on the college side of it, you know, we have free tutoring labs and free real live tutors, and so many people now are into the Khan Academy on the internet that, you know, you can go on to Khan Academy and type in whatever subject you're working on or whatever type of math, and it's going to show you a step-by-step video of how to work the problems.
Oh, really?
Oh.
What is CON?
And
No.
KAHN? I'm a terrible speller.
Maybe you should check Khan Academy.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know if Khan
We'll
Academy is
sign
going
you
to
up
help with my spelling, but you know, even in adult ed, we have students who look at Khan Academy to kind of help themselves through problems. College students.
And that's all free. I mean, it's a free service.
It's free. And as a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, it's funded through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Khan was doing such a good job of doing these videos for his, I think, niece that lived in Louisiana, and he was putting them on YouTube, and she was taking the videos, and then somebody else tagged in and said, hey, we really find your videos useful, and then somebody else was watching, and it just started to grow, and well, the Gates Foundation found out what he was doing, and they funded him.
Okay.
And now they've gone out and hired top-notch mathematicians and scientists, and they work for the Khan Academy, and so they're, you know, they've got the best of the best.
That's awesome. Yeah. See, I learn something new every time I do a show.
Right. You check that out.
I will.
Google it.
Yeah, I know,
Khan
right?
Academy, right?
Yeah.
We really
Are
like
y'all
to plug
excited
Google around
about
here.
Google coming?
Gosh. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's going to be awesome for our county.
Oh, I think it will.
Yeah.
Too.
And they're really pushing the STEM and is it STEM or STEAM?
STEM, you're right.
STEM, okay. Because some people call it STEAM because they put the and in there.
Yeah.
But I always call
take
it STEM.
both.
STEM and STEM.
Technology, engineering, and math.
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
Yeah.
And you know, you mentioned in Google, you know, tax and funding and resources in our area is really slacked off. You know, we see a lot of TVA in lieu of tax money, and that's pretty well a thing of the past now for Jackson County anyway. And you know, thankfully, the leaders of our county, including Dr. Campbell, were instrumental in bringing Google to Jackson County. So, you know, hopefully that's going to be something that's going to continue to help our schools. And you know, and then maybe we'll be able to develop programs at Northeast to help meet their needs.
Well, they're doing grants and stuff, aren't they? For well, not elementary, but the high schools and elementary. What do they call that? Not secondary education, but
well, you got
that's secondary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we had several schools in the area that received the Google grant. So
okay.
I know that anybody could apply. A lot of civic organizations could apply, but you know, they're really into STEM-related ideas. You know, they want to challenge students to think outside the box and be problem solvers, and that's what we want.
North Sand, I went over there one day for something, and it was after school. Anyway, I got to see the 3D. Oh my gosh, you know that you can that heart just comes right out at you, and you can dissect it, and it's like so amazing. It's scary almost, you know.
Awesome.
North Sand has really taken a huge step in bringing new things to their students, and that's wonderful.
Oh yeah.
As a matter of fact, North Sand has they've changed assistant principals during the middle of the school year, and Miss Breland, who's coming from Woodville, had been involved in. I'm probably going to mess this up, but I think it's the green car. They call it the green car project.
Oh, okay.
So they build these cars and they race them. We saw it in Huntsville, but you know. She and another teacher had brought that into Woodville and got those students involved in that. So I told her, I said, I would love to see North Sand have the green car project. You know, so I'm going to keep prodding Miss Breland, and she may find a way to get that thing started there at North Sand Mountain.
Bryant, even in their elementary, you know, Jonas Slay, he and Lane Gamble, they both are on like a robotics team. Yeah, and they went to state last year. Well, there was 2 other kids on there with them last year, and they're still working now, trying to get, you know, they're going to be going to Huntsville, I think, pretty soon, and
they did a competition at Northeast, and I got to. They were doing it in the gym, and I got to go over and watch them, and and several of the schools, you know. Man, if you'd go up to them, they were happy to give you a demonstration, and it's amazing. And these are high school kids and what they're able to build.
And not even just high school, because like you said, Bryant had a team, Bridgeport,
and they were like
Middle,
6th grade.
Yeah, Bridgeport Middle had one.
Yeah.
I actually have the opportunity to serve as the MC for the best robotics competition.
Okay.
Which is cool.
But it worked anyway.
It worked anyway.
In spite
of my deficiencies. I don't know why they picked me. They should have picked Songbird here. But you know, those middle school students just really take off. They really take off.
Yeah.
And you know, if you're out there and you have a child or grandchild or niece and nephew that goes to school and they don't have a robotics team, encourage those principals and the counselors to check into it, because I'm telling you, they absolutely love it.
Yeah.
They're so, if you haven't been to the competition, come out to the Agri Center at Rainsville when we have the best robotics competition, because it'll blow you away what these kids are doing.
Oh, I know, Jonah. And it was so. We're going to take a break. He's done been giving me the motion here. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about those robotics a little bit more. And I'm sorry, I'm bad to stick my pencil at everybody.
Poke him all
Just
you
don't
want.
poke me in the eye. We'll be good.
Yeah, y'all stick around. We'll be right back.
Hey, Barn, Aunt Bee don't get around as good as she used to, and she's in need of a lift chair. Well, Andy, you gotta nip it in the bud. Comfort Gallery has catnapper lift chairs in stock with free delivery and setup. Catnapper reclining sofas in leather, designer fabrics, and even camouflage. Catnapper rocker recliners starting at $269. Hey, Andy, I just been over to Comfort Gallery. They also have England sofas by Lazy Boy. Queen-size pillow top mattress sets now $299. King-size sets just $399. Is that a fact? Surprise, surprise, surprise! They now have free 1-year layaway and 6 months same as cash. And listen up, Andy. For the credit challenge, they now offer no credit check payment plans. Located in Kimball, Tennessee in the Old Hills building. That's Comfort Gallery Mattress and Furniture, open 7 days a week. Y'all go by there and see Gary.
Comfort Gallery, 780 Main Street in Kimball. Free delivery and setup, 90 days same as cash, and easy payment plans. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 5, and Sunday 1 to 5. Telephone 423-837-3000. A time-tested financial institution equipped with the latest banking technology, the Bank of Dade, with mobile banking to fit your on-the-go lifestyle. Download our latest app today for your iPhone, Android, or tablet to bank on the go. Check your balance, pay bills, make deposits, and keep track of your account anytime and anywhere with the Bank of Dade's smartphone app. Make life easier by using today's most advanced banking technology to your advantage. Call us at 657-6842 or visit on the web at bankofdade.com. Your hometown bank since 1956, the Bank of Dade. Main offices on Highway 11 North in Trenton, and drive-thrus on Highway 11 North and Highway 136 West. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Delivering top-quality health care locally, we are Northeast Alabama Health Services. With 7 locations, there's one near you. Scottsboro, Section, North Sand Mountain and Higdon, Skyline, Woodville, Fife, and Fort Payne. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and of course your private insurance. If you're unemployed, low income, or have a high copay or deductible, you may also qualify for a reduced rate office visit as low as $16. Ask about our free medication program. And ladies, you may qualify for a free or reduced rate mammogram. And cervical cancer screenings are available too. Putting your health concerns first. We're Northeast Alabama Health Services.
Planning your spring break? Whether your trip takes you to the water, the mountains, or just around the corner, trust the pros to get you there. March 15th through April 15th, get a $70 rebate after submission when you purchase 4 new Continental passenger or light truck tires. No matter the destination, make your first stop Brown's Tire Pros today. Your tire store since 1984. Online at brownstirepros.com. See participating stores for complete details. Terms and conditions apply. Offer expires 4/15/17.
BBS Salvage Grocery in the Gross Shopping Center is the home of the selected cereals for only $1 a box. Save money on every aisle at BBS Salvage Grocery. Come and see why folks drive for miles to save money on their grocery bill. And don't miss our aisle of dry goods and a whole table of makeup. BBS Salvage Grocery. Open Tuesday through Friday, 10 till 6. Saturday, 9 to 1. BBS Wholesale and Salvage Grocery. Located in the Gross Shopping Center, Trenton, where you're guaranteed to save money on your groceries.
It's another spring planting season at Glass Farm Nursery. Glass Farm Nursery, 4 miles south of Trenton on Highway 11, is your tree and shrub headquarters for spring. They've been sprucing up yards for generations, and they're now ready for you this year. Glass Farm Nursery open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. and Saturday 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. For all of your lawn, gardening, flowers, and shrubbery needs, look no further than Glass Farm Nursery. Now open for spring, 4 miles south of Trenton on Highway 11. Glass Farm Nursery.
Hi, welcome back to Sand Mountain Community Watch. I just want to quickly touch, we were talking about STEM, and I was telling them about the stuff that the boys at Bryant was doing, and we're all super proud of them and appreciate all the effort that the moms are putting in to help them and all that, and those boys are going to go far. And that's in every school, though, I think. You have that, those kids, and like you said, they're learning, but they don't realize it as much. They're having fun. So
Right.
y'all are on the Impact
Learning Center board in Scottsboro. And, Impact affects a lot of different schools really within the county. Really all of Jackson County is involved. We serve on the board, and we've also done choices in several different programs that are to affect all of the kids in Jackson County. And you may want to.
Yeah, and I'll touch on choices. Like Kip said, the Impact Learning Center has their hand in lots of different things. Initially, it started out as an organization to help reduce the illiteracy rate in Jackson County.
I remember the history of that.
And so they
Miss
brought
Kathy
in
come on and talked about it.
Yep, they brought in adult ed, and now we go into the local schools in the area and do a choices program, which is designed to help students realize the importance of finishing school, being drug-free, and finding a good career choice and something that's going to sustain them throughout. So it's a lot of fun, and being a person that likes to talk, like we, that may be something that you might want to do and get involved in. So we're recruiting you now. You recruit us to the show.
We're going to sign you up.
Okay.
But
I need something else to do.
That's right. Yeah. It takes a lot of money to do these things, and to offer these free computer classes and things for adults. So we have a big fundraiser every year, and it's called the Luau, the Impact Learning Center Low Country Luau.
Low Country, yeah.
And we have that at Goose Pond. The food is amazing.
That's because you fix it.
I help. Dale Champagne is an engineer that lives in Scottsboro, and he has some of his family come up from Louisiana. And
it's true Cajun cooking.
They throw down Cajun style.
Yeah.
And
big pots.
Yeah. My sister lived in Houston, and she married a Cajun.
Yeah.
Okay. And so we did that. I mean, you don't eat with plates. You have cardboard boxes. And you just dump it out on that box, buddy. And it was crawfish.
Yeah.
Not shrimp, but crawfish.
Well, see, we have a live band. We have silent auctions. So. It's a lot of, we raise a lot of money, and it's all turned right back over into helping our area.
The Impact Learning Center is awesome. Everything I've ever seen from them, they do so much for our county.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be selling tickets for that.
Okay.
And you can contact me or Kip, one at the college, or you can get a hold of Kathy Mitchell at the Impact Learning Center. But that event, I think, is going to take off on the 28th of April. But it is an absolute beautiful venue. And we have such a good time. If I'm ever off the board, I'm going to continue to go to the luau. I can assure you that it's worth the money for the ticket.
Yeah. How much are the tickets?
The tickets are $60.
It's tax deductible.
Tax deductible. If you have it, Kip's always, it's tax season.
My daddy used to say.
Being the frugal one of the bunch, I have to throw that in there.
He used to say if he could invent something that was tax deductible, that was disposable, that you had to have every day, but yet you only used it once, He said he'd be rich.
Oh, that's a wise man.
Of course, he never did do that.
But that's just a plug. But we're affiliated with the Impact Food Northeast, and Northeast is such a partner to so many businesses and schools, and that's another thing that's enjoyable about our job, because we really are able to go out and to connect with the community, and Dr. Campbell encourages that, and we want to be a partner. Northeast is a partner, so that's another reason we get to come here and spend time with you, because it's outreach, and even though we're paying the bills at Northeast, but we're also doing something we feel that the community needs.
Oh yeah,
so
and just to know that that's available. I mean, I had no clue that all that was that I could come and say, hey, I don't know what I want to do. Help me.
And I hadn't even gone over everything. I mean, there's other things that we're involved with. We have with Adult Ed, we have a new partnership going on with K-12 now. Now this is just for the state of Alabama, and is only while they can come for the GED anywhere, but Alabama, recently got rid of the exit exam, and there were several individuals that did not get their high school diploma because they didn't get their exit exam.
Oh.
So now, used to the schools offered for them to come back and take it, but now the schools aren't doing that. But we're in a partnership with them where they can come to us, and we do one of many things. And once they complete that, then they can go back and get their high school diploma. It's actually issued from from the high school that they graduated from. The only stipulations are it has to be a public Alabama school.
Did I see one of you did I see you in the paper with giving somebody his diploma that was like 80 years old or something from Ida?
We had that at wasn't it Stevenson? I think, wasn't it?
Was it Stevenson?
They honored somebody.
That was just an honorary thing,
yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, where they had someone who had gone off to war and didn't have the opportunity to finish school.
I was thinking.
Paint Rock had that too, I think.
Yeah, there's been several of those around.
Several of those.
Yeah.
But this is a little bit different. This is.
They actually get a certified diploma.
The school issues it. We're kind of the middleman. They come to us. We get their transcripts to determine what it was that they had missed on the exit exam. And of course, we don't do the exit exam anymore, but we have some other things that we can do that are much easier than the exit exam. But still, it gives them a little bit of rigor and allows them to be able to get their diploma. So there's several different options involved in that. It's called non-traditional high school diploma.
Oh, okay.
But that's available. So again, if you want to find out more information about that, then just log on and give us a call at our office, and I'll be happy to sit down and explain it.
Do you see? What do you say to adults that?
That's a loaded question.
That are like me, that are like, it's too hard. I can't. Because I can't think as good as I used to could,
Right, and there's things. Part of it's practice. Part of it is just getting back into that routine of doing that. And believe me, when I first came to work with adult ed after being in an administrative role, which I'm in now, but there's times when I may have to go in and fill in on the class. If you think all that college algebra or even high school algebra came back to me, it didn't.
Yeah.
I had to go back and kind of refresh myself on some of that. So,
and think of it this way, and Kip, you can use this analogy. What if I brought you a pizza, brought you a whole pizza, and I said, "Here, eat this." Mm-hmm. So what are you going to do?
I'm going to eat it.
You're going to take one bite at a time. So, you're not going to. We don't expect you to jump in and do everything at one time.
Yeah.
Nobody in the room could do that. But you're going to take one bite at a time, and eventually you're going to have your pizza gone. It's going to be gone. So that's the same way with getting this. Don't put too much pressure on yourself to do it all immediately.
Yeah.
You'll be overwhelmed. So you take your time and let it come. And adult ed is so good to work with you at your pace. And they're going to help you get there.
No matter how slow you are.
Not everybody's may not get the GED. Mm-hmm. Not everybody may not finish college. It may be, but we want to get you as high as you can. We're going to try to get you to where you need to be to reach the goals that you have.
Yeah.
And if that's a GED or if that's post-secondary or if that's some more skills, that's what they're out to do.
Mm-hmm. And y'all do do y'all have a cooking class?
My
husband needs one.
There have been some certificate programs, I think, through Workforce Development that does culinary, centers on culinary, and that I think was in Fort Payne. I think I'm not mistaken. So
they have a nice setup too.
Yeah, Fort Payne High School has an outstanding culinary program.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
well, that's all. Now I've got you scheduled to come back.
I'm coming back to see you.
Yeah, the 6th of June.
June.
Yeah. So we'll talk some more then about the online and the evening classes.
Absolutely.
Can you get a degree, a 2-year? Can you get
You can.
You can get an associate's all online.
There should be just about anything that you need to take for an associate's degree online. We're doing speech online. We're doing.
Wow.
I know. You think. That's what I want to take, but now you still have to speak. Well, that's a good question. There's ways. So we're making so many more advancements because people are demanding and they're expecting to be taught that way. So we're making changes to the way we do business so that it happens. So, but we're going to get you set up so that people won't have to come to campus to take tests, and they're taking them from their home on their computer. And that's one thing, though. If you're going to take online, you've got to have a computer and have internet.
And reliable internet.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, we have pretty good. I think Farmers have done really good job.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, they've done good.
Yeah, they're supportive of us too. They're a good partner with the college.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I appreciate you guys coming on, and it was so
Thank
nice
you.
to
We've
meet you
enjoyed
both.
it.
Thank you.
And I hope I didn't scare you away.
You didn't scare me.
Bless his
I'll
heart.
come back and do board stuff another day if you need me to.
I pounced on him when he come through the door. I had some things I wanted to discuss. So anyway,
I was ready though.
he
right?
was. He didn't back down,
I
not
was
one little
ready.
bit. No, he didn't turn around and run like I was
Nope.
expecting. So I'm impressed. Well, thank y'all so much for coming on.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you for
are you
having
coming
me.
back when he comes back?
Yes.
Yes.
He'll be
I don't
back.
know. I don't
He'll
know
be
if they'll
back.
let me come
I
back.
think y'all
I
are
didn't
come
let
on.
him talk a whole lot this
It's
time.
like Mutton
so I
Jail,
don't-
Bert and Ernie.
Bert and
He'll be
Ernie.
back.
Bert and Ernie, there you go.
Yeah, y'all see me. Well, I noticed he was giving you compliments. I thought, now, did you just bring him for that?
Yeah, that was between.
Exactly right.
That was between.
I have to buy supper tonight.
That's right. Well, thank y'all so much.
you.
Y'all be sure and tune in next Tuesday. I don't know what we'll have, but we'll have fun either way. So y'all come back next Tuesday, and we'll see you then.